What up, y'all? This is Narsie, Narsie, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. And don't step on the goddamn porch.
Get the fuck out the way.
All right, y'all. We right back at it. We got Narsie jumping off the porch with us. What's up with you, bro?
What's the word, man? What's the word?
Yes, sir. Coolin', bro. How you feeling?
I'm loving it. I'm feeling good.
Word. That's what's up, man. So you came here from New York, right?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. What brought you down to Atlanta?
I did the On the Radar tour with them, so I came out here to represent for the city.
Yeah.
I love Atlanta. I can't turn down the trip to Atlanta.
Word.
Energy here is different. The
Yeah.
love, like that Southern hospitality is a thing out here.
Word.
I love that shit.
You come down here often, or this?
Probably like twice a year, once a
Okay.
year. So
Okay.
it's not bad. This is like one of my favorite places to come to.
Word. That's what's up. And how's the vibe in Atlanta compared to the vibe up in New York?
I would say y'all more like supportive of each other. It's like y'all really step out. Like you could really groom our artists out here. Like you go one place, they showing love. Like yesterday I performed. When I got off the stage, it was just like, yo, let me talk to you. Yo, sometimes in New York, motherfuckers be having their arms crossed. Like,
Yeah.
like, yo, it's pride. Like the pride, they don't even want to like really reach out to each other. You could be in a room with somebody for 10 hours in New York. Y'all won't even speak.
Word.
Out here, you talking to everybody.
Yeah. Nah, that vibe, like everybody just open to chop it up and.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think that comes from too, like how a lot of folks was raised, like in these neighborhoods, and that whole like it takes a village to, raise.
You can really see that, bro. I was in the bathroom. I went to go wash my hands. Some nigga came out the store rolling his split. Yo, you killed that shit. And went back into the store. I'm like, oh shit. Like, yo. I was like, yo, good looking, bro. Like, but I love it out here, man.
Word. That's what's up. So you from Canarsie, right?
Yeah.
All right, and that's in Brooklyn.
Yep, facts.
Yeah, man. So for those that don't know, Canarsie, I mean, that's, you hear people talk about East New York, you hear people talk about Brownsville,
yeah.
like, that's the real Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, can you talk to us about like, what your come up was like, coming up to Brownsville?
It's real, like it's cultural. Like it's, it comes from like Brooklyn is real like Caribbean. But the hip hop scene out there is like, it's fire. Like I grew up around hip hop, like people battling in front of my house and stuff. Like Troy Ave, everybody coming in front of my house and things like that. So I grew up basically around hip hop. My brothers, my sisters, and everybody around that. Canarsie is just its own vibe, period. Like they used to say it was the more privileged side of Brooklyn. So we all like locked arms and created our own shit, our own infrastructure to make it like motherfuckers can't just run up on us.
Yeah.
Not vouching for Troy.
Yeah, nah, this is a different Troy. This is a different Troy.
Gotcha.
This is a different Troy.
Word.
That's his situation. Fuck all of that.
Yeah, nah, man. But the interesting thing, man. Shout out to Canarsie. Shout out to my partner KB. The DGB logo was actually designed by a cat from Canarsie.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah. So shout out K-Bar.
That's
Shout out
crazy.
KB.
That's real.
Yeah, nah, for sure. So yeah, man. Like, what was it like growing up, man? What kind of kid was you, bro?
Oh fuck, I was bad as fuck, man. My mother didn't know what to do with us. It was me, my brothers. Like we was wilding out there, man. If I didn't become like a father or like really fall in love with music, I always tell people that I'd probably be dead or in jail. Like certain things pull you away from like a crazy ass lifestyle and you realize it ain't even worth it.
Yeah.
There's so much money out there. You want to be the one to break that generational curse. You seeing everybody get to it. Ain't no time to be fucking around. So yeah, bro, we was wilding out there.
Word.
Right now, it's like we trying to heal the fuck ups that we made. We trying to fix those wounds right now. So everybody's just doubling back, trying to give back to the community.
Word. It's that like whole thing, like if hindsight was 20/20, like if you could have saw some of the things that, you dealing with now from what you was doing then, you would have never did it or would've, took a different route.
And we didn't really have that guidance to tell us like, yo, y'all wilding, y'all bugging out. Everybody was kind of encouraging that shit.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. Everybody was kind of, yo, that shit was crazy what you did. That's fire. That's lit. Nobody was really telling us like, yo, chill the fuck out. Yo, do this, get to this bag, get to this money.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't even know either.
Was there any big homies like in the neighborhood and shit?
It was big. It was big homies, but the big homies was sometimes they mentality is on little homie. So the little homies is now turning into the big homies. The big homies wasn't really teaching us much. We ain't have much to see. You go to certain towns, the big homies could be like, yo, I want you to be on the basketball court and do this and that. My big homie was my big brother.
Yeah.
He the reason why I graduated from like high school and shit like that.
Word.
That nigga used to smoke his spliff and sit my ass down like, nigga, you gonna be the first to graduate. You have to be the first one.
Yeah.
So that was my big homie. My big brother really tried to steer me the right way.
Word. Nah, that's so important though, like having them big homies, them mentors, them big brothers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when I was coming up, like in my neighborhood, it was the cats, you know, telling us like, hey shorty, like get off the basketball court. Like this ain't a place you want to be right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there was like a couple of us that they just knew, like, all right, they play football, like they going to college, like, all right, y'all stay out the way. You know what I mean?
That's, you protecting that the bag, you protecting the person that's gonna bring, because if one person shine in the neighborhood, it opens that door in that neighborhood.
Absolutely.
It's like God is in the neighborhood now.
Right.
Like it's everybody time to go.
Right, yeah.
So get one person out and everybody else follow right along.
Yeah. So from listening to your music, you know, you mentioned that you was a father at the age of 16.
Yeah.
How did that change your life and how you was moving around and your perspective?
I had my daughter Shania when I was still in shit. My teacher drove me to the hospital when she was being born and shit. So that really woke me up to like, yo, bro, you gotta like really get through this shit. Like you gotta really stop fucking playing. Like, yo, this shit ain't no fucking joke right now. Like when I seen her like just coming around and I started bringing her to the school with me. The school was loving her and things like that, bro. I'm like, yo, I got something to fucking really live for. Like I can't be out here I can't do the same things I used to do. I don't got the time I used to have. So I just really pulled myself back from a lot of things and I started realizing like certain people wasn't for me either. So like all it takes is one little thing to save your life.
Yeah, no, that's real. And that's one of the hardest like decisions or things to come to terms with, man, is realizing that like everybody's not for you.
Yeah.
And it could be like some of your closest people. Sometimes it could even be family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like making those decisions, you know, for your greater good, you know, that's always tough.
Yeah, like you gotta watch out for the ones that look like everything that y'all doing is competition. Instead of trying to really build with you. Like I clicked up with my guys and my whole team and it was like, yo, we all had the same drive. Like we all was like focused on the same thing and that's something for the generation. Like, yo, bro, even if it take us 10 years to fucking make this shit, at least we gonna say we did this shit.
Yeah.
Rockefeller ain't get off the ground in one day.
Right.
That took them years and years popping the trunk. So we on the same wave and we all like-minded. That's all I want to be around is like-minded people.
Word. No, that's what's up, man. So can you introduce to us, like tell us who you brought with you on the porch?
This is my guy, Fredo, man. Fredo Pounds.
Fredo for real, I'm matching no deals. Mouthpiece to pay the house lease. Houston, Texas, the South Beach. Really went in the Senate like turkeys on Thanksgiving. Looking for something ground and round, ready to leave town, or something white and bright, ready to take flight. You know what I'm saying, man?
This is the smoothest motherfucker on the land. Like, this is Fritz the producer. You want to tell him your credits? You want to tell him what you did?
Yeah, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Fritz the producer. I done work with Pop Smoke, B Love, and a couple other artists from New York.
Yeah, this he's a beast.
Word.
And this is my manager. He's a savage. This is John,
Yes,
man.
sir.
This guy
Yes,
gets
sir.
it done. Yeah, he gets it done.
Yeah,
He
man.
get it done, man.
That's what's up. And so this is, and you guys got a label together, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the label's Red Autumn. It was
Okay.
founded by my one of my I would call him another one of my mentors, like my big brother. His name is Rel.
Yeah.
He started this thing. He definitely helped save my life too. I won't even lie. He caught me at a dark time.
Yeah.
You know, when you're going through a lot in life, all it takes is that one of your friends to just pull you out of that darkness. I would say that Rel did that shit for me. So,
Word. No,
yeah.
that's what's up, man. That's why, you know, I always agree, like when I see these posts online, when people say like, man, check on your strong friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, cause we never know like what, you know, each other could be going through. So sometimes you just need that nudge.
Yo,
the
crazy thing about that is that me and him didn't see each other for like 15 years. We happened to just bump into each other. And it was like we never missed a beat. And the nigga was like, yo, I see you doing your music. Yo, come to my crib. I got the studio in the crib. Bro, I ended up we moving in. When we recording every day, like every single day. And that shit really helped me out, bro.
Word.
That shit really helped me.
Word. No, that's what's up, man. So when did you jump off the porch?
Shit, I've been jumping off the porch since I was like 6, 7 years old.
Word.
Yeah, we had the park across the street from my house. So it was like, yo, if you were in the crib and you wild, my mom used to send us in that park. Get the fuck out my crib, go in that park. Just come back in before that light come on, get out my house. And in that park, everything was going on.
Right.
You got ball playing, you got the dice on this side, the cops raiding the park on this side. I was seeing like all sides of life just being out here, man, being in Brooklyn, Canarsie like that.
Word. And do you remember like some of the first things you was doing when you stepped out on your own and was making moves in the streets or whatever? Do you just remember some of the stuff that
Shit, we used to roll deep and go to everybody in the neighborhood to get $1. Like, yo, we'd go, yo, if it's 10 of us, we get $1 from each person. We got $10. You get the honey buns, you get the orange soda. Yo, we was those kids. Yo, you'll be playing ball, we come on the court. Yo, let me get $1.
Yeah.
You see how they got the water boys? We were the dollar boys. Let me get $1. Let me get $1. And like the neighborhood, they really loved us so much. They was like, fuck, man, I just gave you $1. Don't give him $1. I just gave him $1. They spreading the word. Yeah, I just gave him $1. Like,
yo, every hood is universal though, bro, because I'm from Milwaukee. And me
that's
and my
crazy.
partners used to do the exact same thing. Couple of us, we all moving around the block, you know what I'm saying? Like try to do little odds and ends things, like get $1, $2, then we put our money together, man. We getting a Star Crunch. All right, you get the oatmeal pie. All right, you get the Doritos, the Flamin' Hots. All right, you know what I mean? Like,
put it all in one little bowl. Y'all got a little party mix going? Yeah, bro, that was our thing, man.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like I always laugh when I be seeing like some of these posts online where they be talking about like different furniture that like every hood done had in their house or every
couch with the plastic.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And without social media, it's like, dog, from wherever we lived at, all our parents and grandparents had some of them same, you know, crushed velvet, you know, couches.
That shit was passed down.
Yeah, fam.
Like literally, we just got rid of some of my great grandmother furniture. Like that should be passed down.
Nah, that's real. That's real. Nah, the universal hood language, all that, you know what I mean? Like it's real. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Yeah, man. So man, you dropped a really dope album, man.
Thank you.
934, right?
Yeah.
And so, can you tell me the significance of that? Like, what that meant?
That was my address in Canarsie.
Okay.
So that house right there was like one of the that was our place to go to. That was the hub. So everybody would come to my house and just kick it. Like our basement, my grandmother had the basement for us. We would all go down there. I was young. But my brothers, sisters, they have everybody down there rapping, smoking and shit like that. And you know, the kids always got to come down there and be nosy and stuff like that. But that house really did a lot for the neighborhood. Right. And it really opened the doors. It groomed a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it's like I had to really showcase that on that album.
Word. And the album is real diverse with the sound. I mean, I feel like, I mean, like you got like your upbeat songs, but then you got like your pain music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like one of my favorite joints was Lost Boy.
Yeah, man, my big brother loved that one.
Word, yeah, that one was crazy, man. Like, I mean, one of the lines in there, what you say, I want to talk to mommy, but I don't think she understand. I got a target on my back because I'm a black man.
Yeah.
Like, can you speak on that, bro?
Like, it was times like my father was in the house at a certain point when we was living there, but he had got locked up. You know, as a kid, you don't know where he went. I'm like, yo, where the fuck he went? Like, yo, he just didn't come back home until I didn't understand it until we started doing those visiting hours.
Yeah.
But I'm going to school, and it's like a lot going on. It's like the teachers, teachers try to make it like you don't know your shit, so they could try to tell your mom, we put you in the slow classes. Yeah. They do all of this and that, but I'm trying to explain this to her, but she doesn't get it. Because I'm like, yo, you a woman. You're not going to understand how it is to be like, I couldn't explain it to her. Yeah. And I really didn't even know how to express it.
Right.
But my big brother's who I had to express it to, and he's like, yo, I get it. So it was just hard to even just have to just constantly go to mommy to tell her them things.
Right. No, that's real because, I mean, in our communities, bro, like so many of our moms raised us alone, you know what I'm saying? And they had to be moms and pops, you know what I mean? But a woman can't never teach a man how to be a man, you know what I mean? That she can do it to a certain degree and from what she know and what she think, but you know what I mean? It's definitely... That conversation is different. Yeah, man. That conversation is different. That's why, honestly, it's like, when you look at today's time, you gotta say, like, you gotta hope that a woman won't get in the way of a man raising his son, because that guidance is fucking needed, man. Yeah, that shit is needed. Them conversations is needed. Even if he doesn't have the most money or he doesn't have this and that, let him talk to him. Yeah. Just let him talk to him. Yeah. That shit could save his life. Nah, that's real, man. I mean, just something as simple, bro, as like teaching a boy how to pee. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Do the zipper and not pull his damn pants down. Like, bro,
exactly.
Like, that shit is a lot. Like, nobody understand that shit, bro.
No, for real. I mean, but like, I remember like being a kid, like going to the mall with my partners and being a kid and like going in the bathroom and pulling my pants down, peeing at the urinal.
store, yeah.
You know what I mean? And my guy's like, yo, man, you know, I'm a boy back there. I'm a little kid. You know what I mean?
But that's just something that only a man can teach you,
Only
and
a
not
man.
to zip your jumper off up in the zipper. Like,
Right. I'm telling you.
It's certain things that a man can teach you.
Yeah, man. No,
It's a
for
certain
sure.
thing.
So, man, you got real personal on this project, though. Like, I mean, you tapped into different topics like PTSD.
Yeah.
Talked about like seeking therapy.
Yeah.
You know, being a teenage father. Like, was it difficult for you to like get that personal in the music?
It was until in the makings I had to double back on that album because I felt like I was going in the wrong direction. In the midst of me making that album, one of my close friends had just got he just died. So that shit really like opened me up emotionally. So I'm like, all right, no more holding back. I gotta talk this shit. I was going through a lot. So I'm like, all right, me and him locked in the studio on like Thanksgiving. It was like a Thanksgiving. The day before Thanksgiving, all the way into Thanksgiving. We was in there for like 10 hours.
I think that was the first track of the album.
Yeah, like, yo,
wow.
like, certain songs, I get emotional when I'm writing them. It's like, it's like an excitement that you getting it out, so it's like an emotional hyper tear. It's like, and he looking at me like, yo, let that shit out. Let that, I'm like, yo, I'm just writing them shits. And some of them, I didn't even write them. I was just going off the top with it, but I'm like, I gotta let it all out.
Right.
You gotta let it out. It's cool to talk about all of that extra stuff, but man, you gotta talk about your experience, man. Experience is really, it'll save somebody else's life.
Yeah.
If you could really if you could really talk to a younger person and go, yo, bro, I've been through this shit, I know what you're going through. Instead of just saying, yo, give it to God. Some people don't know how to have that conversation. They just tell you, give it to God, but God sent you to me and me to you.
That's real. That's real. Huh. So let me ask you this. Do you feel that, you know, like with kids like having such a disconnect like with their parents and not being able to talk to them, like how do we even get past like those types of hurdles? You know what I'm saying? Like what can parents be doing to like relate more, you know, with their kids? I mean, you being a father, I mean, these are things that you even have to, you know, experience with.
I was having this talk with my shorty the other day, and she said something correct, and I never thought about it that way. She said, we got to stop projecting ourselves on the kids. So if we talking to the kids, we'll go, yo, because when I was younger, this is how I did it.
Right.
That's like, she said it the right way. She was like, yo, that's some narcissistic shit. By you just putting yourself on this person, let them become their own. You got to figure out what they want to do. I had to talk with my daughter the other day because she runs track. And I'm like, yo, you got to really want to take this serious. You at this age right now where you got to lock in. Right? When you get older, you're going to be tired. You're not going to have this energy you got right now. So right now, focus on everything you got to do and throw it all in there.
Yeah.
I wish I knew or had a me when I was your age. So now she just fully locked in.
Yeah, yeah. And are you able to, like, do you feel like when you talking to her, like that she's able to relate, that you able to like get the message across and not sound like that overbearing parent?
Yeah, because I try to throw a little joke in between. I'm like, yo, you want to be fast? You never know. Like, you might have to jump out. You might have to run. You know. So I try to you know, throw a little joke in between. But they get it. They understand.
Yeah. Word. No, I can dig it. And then so you just released a new single, Get Out the Way.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Dope visual
That's
too,
my
man.
shit. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can you talk about the inspiration behind that song?
The song, I made the song because it was like, first he cooked the beat up.
Bitches always in the way.
That's where it came from.
Out the way.
Yeah, that's where it came from. It literally came from that, because it's like, yo, if I'm telling you, yo, all right, I don't want to go out today, I don't want to do this and that, why do you have to keep saying, yo, come on, it'll be fun, it'll be this, and I just want to work right now. Get the fuck out the way. Like, bitch, move. We got families to feed.
Yeah.
That's where I'm like, yo, yeah, that song came from, like, that came from anybody getting the fuck in the way of what we got to do.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out the way. Like, just move and let us get to this bag.
Word. Man, do you feel pressure you know, with your music and your art, like to bring New York back or to, you know what I mean?
Nah, the reason why I don't feel that pressure is I was born in North Carolina.
Okay.
So I constantly go out there. And it's like, I know I didn't stay out there, but I constantly go back and forth. But when I go, it's like my body also feel like this is home and this is home.
Right.
So it's like my sound doesn't sound too New York. Well, every time I come out here, people be like, where the hell you from?
Yeah.
I don't want to bring New York music back. I want to bring the highlight on hip hop culturally. Like when we try to bring back a regular, just one town, it kills our genre of music. It's not New York versus rock and roll. It's hip hop, rock and roll.
That's real.
This is about the genre. So people got to stop saying, yo, I'm gonna bring this town back and this town. Nah, you got to bring the genre back. Is hip hop gonna become popular again? Like, what we doing?
Right.
It's us against the other genres.
That's real, because we're the only genre of music that, you know, isolates ourselves by a city or a region.
Yep.
Like, I've never heard of, you know, I've never heard of West Coast rock and roll. You know what I mean? I've never heard of East Coast soul music, or,
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Imagine the Beatles
Midwest blues.
coming up and saying they don't care about Queen. Like,
Right.
because they from this town.
Right.
Nah, it didn't go that way. So everybody just got to lock arms and pull. Like, imagine if everybody did that. It'd be way more money circulating in hip hop.
Yeah, nah, that's real. I mean, it's like a gift and a curse, man, because hip hop was built around like competition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like the way that we move and the way that we, you know, floss and all that, I mean, hip hop was built on that. But at the same time, I understand what you're saying on the tip of, if we were able to like come together more and rock out more, then like we could take this culture a hell of a lot more further.
Way further.
Yeah.
Way further. We probably have some of the biggest concerts.
Yeah.
Everybody just got to see it the same way.
Yeah, nah, that's real spill. What kind of advice would you give to young cats, you know, just trying to pursue their dreams and maybe in a single parent house, maybe, you know, not able to have a voice being heard, whether it's at home and in different places? Like, what would you tell somebody that's, you know, just trying to come up and figure out like their next steps?
Focus up. Just stay focused. It's a lot of distractions out here, man. You got to really stay focused and understand there's a bigger thing on the table for you. You don't just got to be the person that your neighborhood wants you to be. You don't got to be the person that the culture is expecting you to be. Just be yourself and just do what make you feel good.
Yeah.
We tend to please everybody so much that we tend to hurt ourselves and we don't get to express ourselves. That's why a lot of people are not even heard though. They choose not to even speak because they want to be people pleasers. Sometimes you got to say fuck that and do what feels good to yourself. So that's just something that everybody should take heed to. Fuck that, do what feels good, do what makes you happy. Life is short.
Yeah.
Literally, like we parents is outliving the kids now.
Yeah.
So right now we gotta live this shit to the fullest. Do what make you happy. Take trips. Do everything that make you fucking happy and at peace.
Right.
For real.
Nah, that's what's up. What makes you happy, bro? Like, what fulfills you?
Being around all of these guys. Like literally coming out here to say, yo, I did this with my brothers. Like that makes me excited. Like my bro Rel, like I just told you, we just bought a building out here to bring a headquarters out here. So we got our label now in Atlanta. We based in Atlanta now. Like this is crazy. And that makes me happy to say, bro, we started out recording in a fucking closet. And now we doing shit like this. Like that makes me happy, bro. We really sticking to it.
Word. Nah, that's what's up, man. And what else you working on? What else you got coming up?
Right now I'm doing a lot of single releases. So I'm just really gonna focus on having fun with it this time around. I just wanna really have fun and not be too serious about it no more. I just wanna really have fun and, you know, just go to more and more states, meet more dope people like y'all, man, for real.
Word. Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. You got any shout outs, any words you wanna give to the people?
Shout out to Canarsie, man. I wanna say I love my town for making me who I am. Shout out to my family for showing me love, my brothers, man. Y'all wanna say something?
For real, Mash No Deal, man. Make sure y'all tap in with my boy Narsie, and while you at it, man, make sure you get that Soul to the Streets too.
Oh yeah, that shit
On all
fire.
platforms, you dig?
What you got, Fritz?
I ain't really got much to say. Shout out to the Leaf Game, man. That's pretty much, you feel me? Shout out Rel, feel me? Leaf shit.
This is like our fucking geeky baby brother.
Yo.
All he want to do is make beats all day.
Hey man,
So
mad
he
scientist.
walks around with his laptop like, hey, you need beats? You need beats?
That's what's
That's how I
up.
met him. That's crazy.
That's what's up, man. Yes sir, yes sir.
Get the fuck out the way.